Okay, this is how I'm making the masks out of the Toolbox shop towels. We got them at Harbor Freight. I'm not sure where else you can get them, but on the studies that they did, those were the best that worked well. I'm using a clean cutting board, hands washed, everything's clean. And the first thing I did was I took two pieces and I put them together. This is the shop towel, so I've got them laid out on my cutting board. And then I'm using some coated wire, but you can actually use a paper clip if you want. And I'm gonna tape it maybe around 1/4 of an inch from the top. And that's how you can secure it. Joe and I were kind of thinking maybe duct tape would make it even stronger, but I'm gonna show it to you how I've been doing it with the tape. Okay, so it's taped up at the top like this. And then I'm gonna take and cut the end of my tape and the end of, a little bit past the end of my wire. And I'm cutting it down because it's, in the end, when we're stapling it, it's too thick. So we're using two pieces because the studies are showing that it keeps out 95% of the particles. And 3 would be probably 100%, but it's too thick to breathe through. And there's a company now that is actually making these and they're sewing them. Okay, so we've got those cut. So what we're gonna do now is take the top and we're gonna fold it over to cover over the paper clip 2 times. Okay, so now it's thicker there. And then we're gonna go ahead and set up our pleats. And we're gonna do the accordion every other and do our pleats all the way down. And I'm just smoothing that out every couple times when I do them. Okay, and then at the very end, you smooth out the ends and you're gonna take where you see you cut it here and you're gonna go ahead and staple once here. Okay, so this is stapled here, and then you're gonna do that on the other side. So you can make with whatever you have at home. We just happen to have this coated wire, and I prefer using that over, I think I just stapled actually, not exactly where I wanted there. Okay, so the ends are stapled here, okay? I'm gonna look and see, this is the top part. I can feel my wire here for the nose, so I'm gonna flip it over. And I chose hair ties. They show on the video you can do a rubber band, it goes around the ear. If you can find these cheap hair ties that I found at the dollar store, you can put these on and then you just flip them through and make loops. And 4 was good for me, but 5 seems to be better for some of the adult heads that have been trying them, so I'm just doing 5. It's easier to shorten than it is to lengthen if they don't have it. So this goes around the back. Now the video, like I said, the guy shows doing just one rubber band over the ears. So you could do that as well. And he was saying the number 32 rubber bands work the best. Okay, so I'm gonna take the end here and about halfway down, I'm gonna go ahead and cut a slit here, or you can even tear it. And I'm going to put one loop through it. And then I'm gonna staple twice. Okay, so we've got it secured on this side, and I'm gonna go do this on the opposite side. So I'll just cut a little slit. And I think other shop towels will work, they just haven't been tested as well as these, but you do with what you can get in the store. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and staple twice, so these don't slide out. And we are done. And then what I've been doing is fold them like with the wire on the top, put them in a plastic bag. And then that way you're delivering them to people, or you yourself are keeping them in a plastic bag like so. So I'm gonna show you what mine looks like as I put it on, because I don't wanna waste any more. This is mine. I just kind of opened it up a little bit, okay? And that little flap down here just kind of worked out kind of well. I don't know that that was supposed to be that way, but it did. And so here we have over the head, down over like so. You can show that this goes up across the back of the head. This can go down around the chin, and you can take your wire right here and press it up against under your nose and your eyes so that there's no air leakage here. And that's really important. So you're going to pull it down and around here. And of course, you want to get your hair out of here, and if you have a beard, probably not a good thing. My son, who's a paramedic, he tested these, thought they were really good. And there we are.